at the pistol round right now. Liquid quickly moving towards that A site with Jamppi finding the opening. And Link selfishly healing himself up. But hey, no one else needed it, especially not Scream with that kill. Who's up on 140 health as they bail back with a 2-man advantage.
Yeah, this is something filthy that they've been doing so regularly. That's the spike! Oh, that is not the start we were looking for. It's been dropped. Boaster's still trying to fight this, and actually the spike's peeking back in for more. soulcas, run! Run! Go with the rest of your team. Oh, they're trying to make us sweat the early stages of this one, but what I was going to say is that the frenzy from this Liquid roster has been terrifying, and once again, it'll be a second kill coming up for Scream. That also allows him to devour, so now he has quite a lot of health.
That was, well, an interesting start, let's put it that way. The spike peaks made me scared, but with a 2 versus 4 and the health that Scream's got, 150 currently locked in, not even possible at the start of a pistol round. They are looking much worse for wear over on the defensive side. Doma on the rotate over. Now he's got a ghost to play with as well as the armor, thanks to fallen comrades. But, well, how much can they expect to get done? This is going to have to be huge. The snake bite to right side allows the peek out. The trade, not quite there, and Link even saves.
See one of your players sat just at the back of the site, and MAGNUM about to be challenged, but so far so good. 2 kills already on the entry. Okay, sure, the plant is going to give some extra money over to Liquid for the next round. But the real question is, Mitch, how much damage do they get done?
That's it, right? You want to make FNATIC reinvest at least 2 to 3 weapons. Let's see if they can get that done. And immediately the Marshal goes down. The one-shot headshot weapons out of the game. And oh, they're lined up! That's a good double for Kryptix! And he almost goes further. Both having the ability to just evade a fight. Although Jamppi, I noticed, doesn't have his dash anymore. Scream, certainly still happy to use his dismiss. One player more gone, but there we go. Boaster onto Jamppi, drops the spike and the operator. That is a huge pick, but they need to do so much more. They're still behind on this one as Boaster gets the timing around the side. soulcas down, and he keeps on going as well. Scream out of the game. FNATIC now in a 2v1. They've pulled it all the way back and left it onto Link.
This man has been the clutch master over the last couple of days, but it will not.
But this will still be a doable position. Jamppi jumping in with the judge like that, I'm not sure how I feel, Tom.
We've seen a few plays like that throughout the last couple of days, and this is what we mean about him being a little bit crazy. Like, we needed to get up in their face. Derke, though, that's the tap straight onto Scream. Now, they've still got themselves the after plant. They've also got the Hunter's Fury to at least try and deny them off the plant. But MAGNUM, he's just pushing through. He should be able to clear out Kryptix, and with his last bullet, finds the headshot. It's left onto soulcas. He finds the first couple, though, and might just have the lineup to try and deny them. The problem is, it's already halfway stuck, so MAGNUM's gonna get this, and it doesn't fall in time. A ridiculously close round, and nice.
Already starting to creep forward and look to challenge him. Ready on the peak. Scream gets the first, moving to sight. Slow for back, the flash over for the cross, and they will get over here and plant the spike almost definitely, but Scream wants more. He wants so much more than that. Ready for the peek below, but Doma, he delivers a 3v3. Weaker weapons to cover that spike. They're under heavy pressure. Boaster, he picks the wrong spot to spam and won't get anything for his Hunter's Fury.
A lot of ultimates being invested here for FNATIC to try and force them back as far as possible. Now, soulcas, in terms of utility, has nothing left, so they need to try and fight this. It's left to him once again, and again, the defuse is just going to go through. They could plant in the open spot. He still hits all the headshots at the end.
Dead fast. That's exactly how FNATIC have done it. Look at this. The preemptive smoke down allows Derke to get right up in their face, blocking out the recon as he goes, but Jamppi's shotgun finally finds a reward. And with that follow-up to Boaster, Mistic is alone on B. He'd used up his ultimate, but now he's got a very difficult task on his hand in the 1v3 to pull this back.
Planted.
Oh, you've got to be so mad, but maybe, just maybe, Mistic can look to turn the tide again. Jamppi's actually gonna peek him.
Look at Jamppi go, man. He's already in their spawn. He's right up behind them looking for the fights, but he's dealt with this time. Again, the risk reward of what he's doing sometimes doesn't pay off, and with the B push, it's 3 players pushed up B. The immediate reaction from Liquid is to rotate over to A. They're gonna pop the ultimate to hopefully guarantee them a spike plant. Well, nano swarms lie in their way, but it shouldn't really be too much of an issue. And look, MAGNUM and Mistic were right side peeking that, but as support goes, Mistic falls back to left side. MAGNUM is quickly taken down. Liquid, oh my god, they're looking so good right now. Boaster's going to try to get it done with the Hunter's Fury, and good damage to Kryptix, but now they have to deal with that Viper's Pit, and that's where the real trouble begins.
I think they were hoping that the Hunter's Fury would do most of the work for them, maybe ping a player or two and help them realize this is heavy investment from FNATIC in an attempt to try and get this one back, but soulcas is just going to roam around the edge. The problem he has to worry about is the elevation bit. In fact, he even puts the snake bite in. This is going to buy them even more time, and they've realized, FNATIC, they have got to move, but Mistic starts it off strong. They need to get someone on that spike, and they need to do it now. They've killed off one man, but Link is still in the corner. He's going to deny it no matter what, and Liquid are going to get themselves through the round short. And we haven't seen, I guess, what I want to say, one of those rounds yet, Mitch, where Scream just decides that he's winning the round. So
absolutely everywhere. You can hear the steps. That wall's still up. But for how much longer? Look, there's the player on the right side. A kill for Scream means he's out of there for free. soulcas brought back online. Scream with another. He's just not letting them have a moment to breathe, but eventually Mistic's good. Oh, he's going to use the ult. It's a 1v4. That is a brave play, and he gets a reward for it. Has to figure out how he moves around this one. He knows there's someone up on top of the rafters and may now think that he's in the spawn. Indeed he does, but it's full with him as well. Maybe a shock dart could be on its way, or just full commit. Yeah, let's go. Hunter's Fury. Boaster even gets tagged by it and taken down. Oh, this is devastating for FNATIC. But Derke, he pulls it back. Okay, one with the Bulldog. As MAGNUM looks to creep around the side, you know at this stage they're going to be back yellow. They have to be. And peeking around the side is Link. He's got the wall to protect him, but it doesn't provide any cover, really. Kryptix in the 1 versus 2. He has to move fast. That wall is blocking him from spamming, and I don't think he can get this one done. The shock dart does nothing, and the defuse comes through. FNATIC, they get 5 on the board. Just poke through the Viper's wall. Speaking of walls, the Sage wall goes down to allow the cover, as that orb provides a bulletproof structure, I suppose. I don't know what you call something made out of ice. I guess it's still a structure. Push out, back yellow, 1 kill to start for Doma. Derke wants to peek it, but here's Noise on the right. He's covering the push through as his teammate dies, and Scream gets full healed up. Here's a counter wall in play. It's so easy to spam, but they've got to get up close to do it. It's already halfway stuck. Nano Swarm, as well as the Poison Orb, buys them a little bit of time, but they're under high pressure. The flank up by Boaster. He clears it out. He's in his own team's utility. But there's a player up close and no idea. He's thinking, why is he in the smoke? Why is he there? And Boaster even gets away with the double. Got that ice wall to play with. If they can pick off the Sage on the way, that would pretty much end the round. But MAGNUM deals with Jamppi before that can happen. Here comes the plant into play, looking for shock darts, seeing none, looking for a player pushing with a shotgun like that wall to try and buy themselves a little bit of space to get that diffuse in. But it looks like they're more focused on initiating fights and taking damage, and well, that hasn't gone too well for them, with Scream being the final remaining player. It's about how much more he can do! And Scream! I don't know how he got 2.
That's made things costly. Now we get Derke onto the... Oh, at least we had him on the operator. A little bit of...
Shock dart out towards the back, but they don't expect him to be so almost the spike down again. So close. As they fall back, they fall right into the arms. This can bounce it off the wall so easily. Look, oh, what is this? Screen from up above just goes wide on that peak, straight into heavy traffic. He's down, and now they can get that spike plant very, very easily. That is a huge loss, and as the wall breaks, Doma...
But maybe they have gambled a little bit. Scream, he just goes walkabouts in mid, and that's Derke caught. Now they have to worry about the flank as well. So FNATIC, I think they're just going to execute off this soulcas. He's in position, and again, he comes up with 2 huge kills. He can't quite find the 3rd off MAGNUM, but he's done his job.
He's when Jamppi will feel the space, the need to go in for that kill. He gets 1 on the no-scope, and MAGNUM left to the 1v3.
And then splitting up the setup a little bit more. It's working wonderfully for them because they have so many players in the right place at the right time. For now, though, it is looking like a straight-up A setup. It's being slow B plays mostly, and Derke, he's already going to find Scream.
Oh, he is. He's going to keep going, but the flank is underway in the early stages of this round. How is Derke continuously getting away with that? He goes all the way forward for 3. A 4th onto Jamppi. Operator in hand, but going to run right into Derke for the ace. Literally sitting in spawn for half the round, more than half the round now, as Mistic eventually leaves it. But they have lost Derke despite good damage done. Won't expect Link to be here already. This could be absolutely huge. He catches 1 on the side, and a 2nd follows. Swinging out on yellow is tempting, and he goes fully forward with the trade of Scream. 10 seconds almost on the clock. Boaster has to go quick to get this one done. The spike there for him, as he's going to pop a recon and presumably go for this diffuse. But no, or plant even. With 3 seconds left, he has to stick it. They know it. I don't even know if he has time. No. You guess? What?
I have to play for OT. As said, they were saving for the operator. That's why that was coming through. That's why Jamppi did it. By Derke, though. He doesn't want them to come back just yet. They are just flooring it straight into the ace.
Exploded. Got to go quickly. And there's the kill. But there's a second player to trade, and they all die in the...
Where he is. If he doesn't take the shot, they walk past. Now, I can kind of understand that I think it was killing Boaster after he'd already walked past, because there was a high chance the other player might rifles, and not the greatest of purchases, but again, Liquid start things off well.
Yeah, Scream, I don't think was able to reach that orb to go for the dismiss, and the res onto Derke pulls them back into a pretty good spot. They do the same, though, for Scream. Res down below, shock dart right on his head. They're not letting him away with that one for free. Boaster making sure he's at least damaged up and easier to kill. Mistic with another. FNATIC storming the A side as quickly as possible. The knives in the back. But Derke, he's lost his opponent. Where did he go? Well, there he is, Derke, who eventually to take the fight, but now in trouble. He's being decayed. He's being killed. And Link is the last alive. The last hope for Team Liquid. It's been a good map, but this has to be a fantastic clutch. Viper's Pit in play. And Link...
To give him that lovely little raid boss. An easy after plant, though, for Team Liquid, and now we get to see how it's going to work for FNATIC in the retake.
Yeah, that turret up behind is going to be a little bit of a harasser. What's going on here? Jamppi able to catch Derke. No one else is pushing. He was finding space, but instead he finds bullets coming straight at him. The dash, Jamppi. Oh my god, that was aggressive. Liquid now at the man disadvantage. It's 2 players trapped under hell. Link good for the first, but now he's going to be double swung on. Look at this. They wait for each other. They're pushing together, and Mistic is taking the kill. FNATIC, they get away with that on his way. Swinging out and waiting for him. Just waiting for him to peek. And eventually he's going to get his wish. But no, he's caught off guard, but he still gets away with it. Jamppi up close, low HP, nice and easy. A 3rd kill for Derke. Man is playing with just a frenzy. And he's almost walking away with an ace at this point. As his HP deteriorates further, he can still take a sheriff shot to the body. He's still good for that. As he moves to site, it's only the sheriff on long left. And, well, he was dealt with quickly. That's a flawless round from FNATIC. They allow a plant, but... you're going to be pretty happy with that if you're the defender. You get 1 kill, but he can't deny that spike plant, really. It's Jamppi that'll put off the forces, but what? Boaster gets screened. Jamppi falls, and now Liquid, they get the site. They get the plants. Just about. Players losing HP left, right, and center, but a frantic push in leaves them open to so many gaps. Kryptix in the 1 versus 2. Good damage done. This is winnable, and indeed won. A 3K to climb
for Derke. Well, I was expecting Jamppi to...
You know when Yassine said he does things you're not supposed to? I think dashing head first and no map control being seized, and Derke shuts Link down as he goes to push forward. This is an abysmal round from Liquid, really, on what could have been what is a very important one to win out. They only get 1 kill. That's
go.
So smart. Look, they're baiting him out in the front. He gets it as well. He even gets the kill through the wall. Magnum, he will not be countered today, sir.
From the side of FNATIC have been caught, and Liquid, they're gonna go hunting. They're chasing these remaining players down. The flank from behind, and Scream, he's just going pushing all the way through, but they get him straight back. It will be a response from soulcas, and now just a lonely Odin trying to the B side. Last time it went as badly wrong as humanly possible. He instantly died. Now he has a flash, and he's gonna go for it again, and this time it's successful. Magnum's been caught. They're gonna try and clear Doma from the back of the site, and actually they have the Hunter's Fury invested. He's gonna get caught from it. They managed to kill both the defenders, and while Scream, he's going to wait on the edge of the door. There's not going to be a fast rotation here, although Boaster is actually going to be there alongside Mistic, who does manage to drop 1 man down. This battle is just going back and forth, and somehow it's a 2v2.
Yeah, but it's Link. He's the key player here, coming right up behind. There's no way they expect it. And Mistic is left now. Bamboozled! What is that peak? It's a 1v1. The spike's not even planted. It was unnecessary.
Surely they must expect him to be... He gets away with the kill again. It doesn't make any sense, but the response from FNATIC is huge. Scream even going to flash himself in the face. Oh, no, nobody clip that and put that on some sort of unfortunate Twitter page, please. No one do that.
It always gets me, and the reason it gets me is just because we've a little bit of a gamble, because they haven't got any information. They've lost middle, which is a very important part of this map at this stage of the meta. Liquid can easily just push on through and isolate a 1vx, but now there's two players in the rotate through spawn. They managed to at least get one out of that Scream ultimate. Magnum now isolated. They can't see the cross. Doma just got that for free. Magnum takes it onto Jamppi. There's the TP backside from Mistic, who's now there to support. And Link and Scream, they've got it all to recover. The spam's away. Doma's in danger. Looked like he was going to put up a wall or something there, but he didn't have it. I mean, I don't know how he... Why not? I don't know though, Tom. Like with this much on the clock, unless they get kills immediately, they're in hot water, and that's perfect for the Pistols to capitalize. Scream, good for the first, and look at this. FNATIC, they're lost. They're being torn apart by Pistols left, right, and center. You never want to rush up against them, but despite a good attempt from Doma, he is going to fall in the end.
Yeah, for also the fact that this time, Boaster, well, I was going to say, is more dedicated to the site, but he's been caught out. The Hunter's Fury from soulcas makes things fairly awkward. Mistic does well, though, to bring one back. And actually, he's dropped a spike twice.
To come in and upset Liquid on a map that looked certain to be going towards the horses. I think that's a typical thing. Scream, oh, you dirty, dirty man. He comes out,
which will give away any pressure. The problem is the wall is going to go down and just block him off completely. Derke as well has managed to catch out Scream, and now they double back again into the presence of Link. He needs at least a couple here, and you know what? He finds them. soulcas with another, leaving it into the 1 versus 1. It's going to be another close pistol, and the time is ticking. It's awkward. It's messy, but he does manage to move towards the site. The plant will be coming in, and you can see slowly the creep around from Kryptix. He's trying to bait him into think that maybe he's gone behind, and while the bait has worked, Doma's starting to try and clear those angles, but he has his back covered. He also gets the heal on board, and with the turret being placed, he knows exactly where his opponent is.
We talked about going to Liquid, now in FNATIC's hands, and they need to do something about this. Jamppi's shotgun doesn't have any impact on the round, and look at that! He's surfing down behind him! soulcas, embarrassed by that. But luckily, Kryptix is here to trade out. Has 2 kills pulled back. That's Liquid back in the round, and Kryptix still hasn't been dealt with. Scream in with 1 before falling. Okay, this is competitive, Tom.
Yeah, both players have actually made their way in towards the B site. They might still be expecting rotations here. Magnum gets the first. Does he expect Link? He goes for the clutch and he wins it again.
FNATIC taking eco. This is exactly what they needed. A way back into the series, and that flash so good right at the start in the molly. Doma goes down, and yeah, that's the way you deal with pistols. Really get the map control, take it away from them right at the start before they get up close.
Well, yeah, Scream in this round almost looks like he's just farming up ult points. Like, that's already the run it back online for the next round.
They saw that's a judge in his hand. If they push this right now, which they did, they're crazy, but they're dealing with it perfectly. It was slightly ranged combat. They take a double ace
through this, and there's actually a player boosted up on top of it. Doma, I think, realizing that this might be a risk not worth taking. Kryptix does, however, manage to get the kill back in. So this is starting to look a little bit more possible, but the timing of both players
could be the flaw if he does. Checking the left corner. No, he doesn't. And so Mistic's able to grab the kill. No idea about the second player, though. That will surely be the death of him. The Omen v Omen fight, but no, he's going.
He had some pretty huge multi-frags in the previous map, but this time he's going to get put in the dirt by Derke. Round over. There is nothing the remaining members of Team Liquid can do.
That is, they even have a lurker out towards mid in a position that previously caught Jamppi completely off guard, and now they know he's pushing as well. He's being spotted by a tripwire. Jamppi sideswipe. He can't get anything done in this series so far. And Scream, he'll do his best. He'll pull it back to a 2v2. A Killjoy ult is going to go through. Okay, this is now winnable. Both players out on long. A firewall comes in. Scream peeks off the back of it. The blind is there. The kill is there as well. He's got Derke boxed in on the corner, and he can't even see the defuse that's coming in. He's got to get the kill soon, and he doesn't get there in time. Scream with a 4K single-handed
towards A, and actually this time they have to try and retreat. Jamppi, this shotgun is so damn strong. Oh, he has put judgment down upon them and leaves just 2 men standing for FNATIC. They were dreading walking into that shotgun eventually, and while calm it down.
Slow it down. Exactly. Well, genuinely, yeah. Calm down pauses are a real thing. I think a lot of teams disrespect Scream. He's being tagged and he's down Generator, but somehow survives. Just about alive on 40 HP. Jamppi closes down the mid control. This is looking fantastic for Liquid. The buy from FNATIC, it gets them absolutely nothing. A flawless round. A lot of times, being able to drop over teammates instead of being selfish and going for the scoped weapon, but look at this. Boaster, he's already snuck up. The jump spot was there, but the timing on Boaster sneaking through was just perfect. There's a kill right away, though. Mistic is traded out by the hot hands that were thrown out just a moment earlier. A 3 versus 3, the TP to backside. That's right, Kryptix, that is your teammate Link, and he's here for a double kill, so it's lucky that bullet to the head didn't cancel his ult. Boaster's alone, and he realizes at this point, you know what, this could be all of them, but I've no time to rotate. So he has to run right into that firing squad and flashes to buy himself time, but he'd already used his hot hands, so 50 HP as he escapes out through middle. You hear him jumping, but Jamppi goes huge! Everyone's dead except for Doma.
He's not allowed to use guns because it wouldn't be fair on the rest of his opponents. Like, it's actually just been ridiculous that he's gone, okay, I've got my amount of shotgun kills I have to get throughout the game. Sliggy, am I good?
For 1 round only. Jamppi with the operator pushing up, looking for a victim, but he finds nothing, a bullet to...
Ditch effort. Now, this comes down to Kryptix. If he could take one, he could drop the spike. This round is over. He wins it for them on his own, but he's hearing all the footsteps. Actually, there's a Hunter's Fury as well, and now the timing could it be better? That's the spike on the floor! I think he might have just done it. The time is going to be so ridiculously close, and they don't have it. I don't think there's much that can be done. The only risk is Jamppi. What? That is ridiculous. Magnum's just been owned, but there's been a quick response.
What the hell was that from Jamppi? We said this guy's a participant in most opening duels, and he's setting records right here, at least attempting to. Team Liquid having a retake now. Spike down in the open, but here's the problem. You've still got Snake Bites to play against. As you come back in for this retake, they've got to be aggressive. They've got to be fast. We were talking to Yassine about this earlier, but that leads them right into the hands of Derke, who shuts down the first. A 4 versus 3. Time is ticking. Another Snake Bite lands. That's it. Utility's gone, but they've already delayed so much time. They've got the man advantages. Kryptix has taken double damage, which makes it all too easy. But Scream on 40 HP, there's pretty much no way that this goes the way of Team Liquid. The pistol round is FNATIC's, and Scream falls to close it out.
God, I don't mind the response.
They can initiate nothing but long-range engagements, and for Liquid, that will be very, very bad. Already, the utility has been set up, but halfway diffused. It's not even landed yet. That's dangerous.
What?
He all the way. He's just stuck it. Oh, what a mistake. FNATIC weren't set up on time for the post plants, and even though the kills come there, it was the easiest set of kills of their life. It looks like FNATIC want to do the same thing, but they're running right into Phantoms this time. Scream, only good for 1. Okay, nade goes down. That's going to do a lot of damage to soulcas. It pushes him into the open. Free kill. Stun is good. Link is down. Oh my god. FNATIC, they bounce back. And Mistic is already in... or should already be on his way to those post-line positions the second that he puts that spike down because he's got the snake bites. But he decides to stay on the side with his teammates, get the heal off Sky. Doesn't want to play the low HP game inside the smoke. The spam is good. And Mistic, oh, thankfully he's able to get that done, leaving Jamppi by himself. And I could feel that per se. Showstopper pop. Link, oh, he lets him go through, but that's just going to be communication to his teammates while he capitalizes on the kills. The showstopper pop, but nothing found. Mistic, the only one to find a kill here. soulcas still dancing around, and he's no, even cancels Viper's Pit, even goes for more, and it's damage. Oh, he sees the head, but I think he's not being spotted. That's a kill on a Doma for free. 1v1. Jamppi is such a strong individual, no armor after going for that operator, but maybe he can get away with this kill. The headshot. Oh my god, that's a brave.
The Seeker's thrown out though. Now in a round like this, it's basically to try and just clear out some of these closer angles, find out that information, and not allow any sort of response to come through from Liquid. They have made things a little bit more costly, but they are slowly cleaning things.
Warning shot for you to learn your lesson. Link in the smoke. There's the barrel that's free as can be, and he's good to spam on it as well. Of course, having the Phantom, he can take those couple of bullets and try to grab a kill. Magnum shut down. Oh, FNATIC. This is a round that I didn't expect to go quite as convincingly, shall we say. Oh, Doma! That's such good damage! They know that he's up close! And
just to where they'll even be playing, starting to try and clear out the bathrooms, and the push comes back through. Jamppi, the dash again! He's been punished so many times for the dash into these positions, and now it's all up to Kryptix. They maybe expect him to be on the plant, but
oh, it definitely could be. They won't expect it. Link, oh, he's coming in behind them as well. They turn to deal with soulcas and get a judge to the back. Link in trouble, but it might not matter. Magnum is the last man alive. Rez comes in, but Link being so low, that's... oh, nice stuff, but no time. And especially not with the molly on the floor. That's it. The round is over. It's been one out by Liquid. They've got a sec.
Again, looking like this split. Now, Link has done well to at least make things awkward on this take. That's been the attempt, and this time soulcas, okay. It may be a Spectre, but this has gone flawlessly. They've lost a couple of players along the way, but now Derke has so little time. 15 seconds caught in a slow, and he doesn't have the spike eventually. Just trying to escape the clutches of his opponents. It's
orbital strike, but no utility to block them out of lamps in the close left corner. So soulcas, he survives that easily. That's a big mistake. Good for... Oh, what? They traded those back and forth? I didn't expect that. That was an almost flawless peak. A flawless setup. And yet they're left at a man disadvantage. Jamppi up drafting. This time he's got the knives to do the damage. But Scream's left alone. The one-tap king. He gets it after a few bullets onto Derke, lighting him down low. But Mistic comes in and challenges
himself back. We're also going to see the Viper's Pit. That's an important kill, though. That at least garners them extra control. That's...
Well, Kryptix, the spray with the Vandal, it's a dangerous thing, man. They see those tracers, they fire right back, but Scream catches one behind. That's a weapon to be retrieved. A 2v3, that's very, very winnable. And for soulcas, he still has a flash, still has the wolf. Staying alive is going to be more important than finding a kill right now. He can play support for Scream as he goes out to make another 4K clutch. We've seen him do it in the past. Now the wolf destroyed from long. That's his first target acquired and deleted right away. But now the support is gone. It's got to be all 8 on the board for the attack. Oh, Mistic team big. But not only does Doma stop it, he even takes down Kryptix. The flash blinds up soulcas, who's able to follow through on the kill nonetheless. Man advantage only ×1. This isn't amazing for Team Liquid, but it's workable. soulcas has maneuvered his way around the back of Elbow, but he stomped like an elephant on his way, so they know he's up close. They should be ready, and indeed they are not, because Magnum seemed to be asleep on that kill. A Spectre swing, a good frag, and even though we have utility coming in, there's still plenty of time. Mistic is last alive, 1v3. At the... Oh, Scream, come on, man! There's going to be a faster push from Team Liquid, dashing out towards the site. For one, oh, he goes back into the molly. That's so good, man. He didn't hear it go down because Doma was on long when it first landed. So he thinks he's free and he's like, wait, what? Why am I on fire? Why am I losing health? What's going on? That's beautiful.
Boaster, though, has been able to find one back. We're seeing how deadly these upgraded pistols can be. The Frenzy's found one, the Ghost with another, the trade comes back, but Mistic has found one more. It's left all onto soulcas, an instant headshot with the classic, but he's going to need himself one more, and it can't quite come through. The execute trying to double back, but they've even thought of that too, because there's a player still waiting in hookah. Jamppi, though, is actually the first one to get a kill. They've got to be careful here, Mitch. This is falling apart.
Yeah, it's all about Magnum, though. Look at that. He's holding them as they push out. The flash is there, and you can see how cautious he is about the swing, but goes out at the worry. You know, normally got the pocket picks out of the way, but Link Scream, hello. That's a nice start to the attack side for Liquid. Obviously, weak weapons for FNATIC. We have to keep giving that caveat up on top of the tube. That was almost a play from Boaster, but he spotted. And now, whoa, Mistic, okay, this game's still on. This round isn't decided just yet. Mistic, Derke in with more. This is starting to look fantastic. What a retake already. Derke, the 1v1 versus Scream. Low on ammo, and he gets it done. A 3K. FNATIC walk away with the round. Forces the push or the fall back, and indeed, it's the second one that comes on through. That wall, I don't know, was fully intentional. And we see Doma taking down Jamppi. At this point, Liquid, they're going to have a hard time holding on to this. They try their best.
Was so worthwhile. I don't know, like, it definitely looks dicey. I'm not sure I'm completely impressed by a 360 showstopper. I don't think that's, like, quite as good as a 360 no-scope, but it still looks pretty cool when Doma does it. Unfortunately, he loses his life. Also, investing the Seek, some good utility usage from Liquid is going to help them through.
But it does just feel like delaying the inevitable, Tom, doesn't it? FNATIC, 6 rounds, 6 chances to close this out. And look at the investment that was made from Liquid in that. I mean, they had such a good read at the very start. Those hot hands used. I think Scream has used hot hands in better than anyone else I've seen.
No, he doesn't know how to... What do you mean? He doesn't... He's going to play contact in this round. Looking to try and make the play for the team. It is going to be an early trade, and he continues his push forward. The judges being pulled out for the other side as well, maybe looking for a little bit of revenge. MAGNUM in prime position. Jamppi is bitten by his own gun, and they're just going to have to Molotov off MAGNUM and try and get this into an afterplant. But there's a counter all themselves, and MAGNUM, he's actually going to run all the way through, but he gets hurt. He's turned into the maniac. Maybe it's the gun and not the...
To make this kind of a push, and there you go. Oh, he's missed, but with the judge, surely not. As Link is in a 1v3, this is looking to be done. FNATIC's map, we said it was from the very start. And they're just seconds away from proving that this is not one you want to play this team on. Boaster, fittingly the one to close it out. FNATIC take it.
What agents they would be selecting today. Okay, that is an interesting start. We've got a double dash and a battle of what will be those pistols. What has gone wrong here? They try and go over the top of the grab well, and they get caught. They get sucked down, and leaving just Link remaining. A 1 versus 3. Nyon surrounded. He's even got a player coming in from behind. Actually picked a Reyna. Like, the gall of this man, and...
Oh, wow. Well, Boaster doesn't get the kill this time. It's Scream that's shutting him down. Movement towards the site, as we will get a nice and easy plant, presumably.
Faked it. He faked his updraft so that they think he's gone towards heaven, and he's actually still deep towards the spawn. That is clever. I like the fake wall as well, like put down to just bait that he's already gone back.
Smoke's down.
And they won't see it first, though. They're going to see him instead, and only 1 kill for Jamppi. Now locked up at the wall. They have to destroy it. Time being bought. This is Derke. He was going down the ramp when we last saw him. What the hell's going on? We're all getting tongue-tied here, Tom. But he's upside in heaven, and the flank is, I thought, underway from Link. No, he's still sitting down below. He's in a little bit of danger now. Had to be peeked out from spawn. They've seen him. They're firing away, and Link goes down to Derke in the end.
Switching things up and happy to just play for the retake. Already the advantage in their favor. MAGNUM hoping to try and find something around the edge of the smoke, but nothing caught.
Nothing found just yet. Derke, he's popped his Blade Storm, but he hasn't gone running in. Instead, waiting for his teammates to be able to trade, and trade they do. MAGNUM caught with no ammo, though, so Scream's able to mostly do it. But past the defense in play, as you said, the flash, the push, and oh, Doma still gets away with huge reward. He's down and out of there, dropping a nade below to make sure that's clear. And with the spike up on Raptors, they've got quite a task as they try to re-seize it. MAGNUM's there to shut them down. And here's the peek from Scream. He wants to get it working, and oh no, all the shots are missing. Nothing connect. Kind of slowing and stopping Utila's on B. But they have got an op in the form of Derke holding the angle, waiting for a victim. But soulcas with the Phantom is the one that gets the kill. He clears back sight and gets that one as well. And as Mistic wants to desperately push through the smoke, his life is cut short. What a round by Liquid. What a round by soulcas.
Let's smoke the turret. That's actually quite smart, but will he get anything? No, it's absolutely nothing. He shoots between the parties that were there. MAGNUM's dead. That flash was almost too perfect, leaving him completely blind. Do they expect Boaster to be here, though? The grab well pulls them in, but it fades before anything's really done. They just wait it out this time, and the jump up is expected. Calculated round coming out from Liquid. Every piece of it
from heaven. There's no one up there, but he doesn't know that. And as he swings out, he finds out they're already on the site. Quick push by Team Liquid. Man advantage now to play with. Mistic wants to sneak on through that smoke, but as he makes steps and a barrel spotted, Jamppi's quick to feed off of Scream's information and just continues holding this. I think safe to say this round should be over. It's pulled back into just a one-man advantage, but the problem here is Jamppi. He's holding it with the operator. He's ready for your walk out of heaven, and this just has to be a clean and quick headshot. I like that, but he's just going to reposition on the angle any second now. Uses the smoke to get himself out. Now he's dangerous yet again. Good pick off by Doma. They'll look to move to the site. Blast pack comes into play. He's already there. Tapping the defuse. That was so perfect as well. But the rush inside the smoke. It's heard! Oh, what? Derke took down.
Thunder expended. It's actually a missed shot, but Doma has his teammates back, and Derke just goes wild. 2 kills off the back of the Blade Storm. The round's already. On the other side, though, the main worry for me, that showstopper. We know how good it can be for Doma. More importantly, it can also help them clear some of the more awkward angles in the early stages of the retake.
There it is. I was waiting for the Cosmic Divide. I like it's just used to cut off the spawn. They'll nade the right side and push on out. Free low for Doma, and he gets a kill, even more potentially, but he's shot in the back. Now Liquid have pulled it back. Mistic up close is dealt with, and it's all down The Mistic. Never mind. Wasn't him up close. Misread that situation. He was pushing around the backside and catching a frag. Good for one more, and Mistic, he even gets the third. Oh my God, FNATIC. He just can't be stopped. He's got that right just about. Point two. When we saw the previous go FNATIC's way, that's why we said they needed the previous one so much. Oh my God. Doma takes screen, but he can't escape. Okay, now Magnum's in trouble. Good kill from Magnum. He has a player up above him, but that's being dealt with by Mistic, at least delayed. Another stun goes down, but there's the kill from Derke, keeping it in. soulcas needs to win this one, and indeed he does. Time, down he goes, and he's coming into the open nice and free. That's a free kill onto Magnum for sure. He feeds the info to his teammate who's patiently waiting for him.
Definitely not sitting pretty. He's going on the hunt. He's like, you know what? You're going to try and escape from me. I'm going to hunt you down. Does he expect the player in the corner, though? No. He's finally been put... But now Scream, the one-tap king, looking to try and just hold down the fort, stop them on the cross, and there's only 9 seconds. They have to start planting that spike, and they're still watching for the remaining player. Doma, though, connects another dink, and Kryptix, he has a chance here. One player low, but the re-peek from Boaster will be enough to close it.
The distance and look to catch them off, but no such luck. This is, it's unfortunate, really, because retaking with bookies is probably the worst thing on the planet.
Well, the whole squad is here. Link's maybe starting to disagree with you. A Scream has managed to find 2. Link, we've seen him do this before. It happened on a previous map with this exact scenario, but this time he's down to just 29 HP, hoping for a right click.
Side's under threat here. 3 players. Oh, but Derke, he's up on top with a Guardian, though. Doesn't really get much done. Scream in for a double. There's the value from buying that weapon, but the Sheriff not able to capitalize. They've got 3 more attempts at taking down Magnum, and he's low HP. 1 shot to the body from these weapons will take him out. Oh, well, maybe not through the wall. 1 HP remaining. Spike planted. And now he's going to get it done. He's going to do the damage with the rifle, and all they need is 1 body shot. 1! As he moves around the left side, Link has lost track of him, not entirely sure where he is, and waiting for the destruction of that lockdown. Magnum swings, and he gets the aim. A man advantage. soulcas up above. This is an angle not often checked, but Doma, he's there to check it all day long. Kryptix is pushed up in B main, but they know he's been playing here, and they're ready for the re-peak. FNATIC, oh, they're not giving them an inch to breathe on this one, Tom. It's a man advantage for them that is pulled back by the res, but this has to be a big play to get Liquid back in. They've got to be flawless to win in regulation. And Jamppi dropping the operator for this retake, but look at the flank. Derke, he's already taken Jamppi down once, and he wants to do it again. They just need to buy time. Popping the showstopper here to delay them up in heaven. It's so smart, and it works for 1. Jamppi, though, he's shut down Doma, and Derke's now in trouble. He's being held. He's gone to a classic. Scream is low HP. This is the perfect play, with just 5 health remaining. The reload comes in, and Derke pushes him back. Time is ticking all the while, and Mistic goes for a pull, goes for the kill, and Scream, although he's healed, he still has to deal with Derke. It's possible, but the time is too damn low, and he'll fall to Mistic to close this one 12-4. 1 more round.
Maybe Boaster.
Maybe Boaster, yeah.
Maybe Boaster. I feel like he was out there with this plan all along to take this. I have to say, that round as well, not even just based off, like, I want to say the...
Well, that's not necessary, but as they retake control, they lose another player, traded back, but FNATIC still have the man advantage. The nade for backside, they're clear to push. Heaven is completely open with Scream being held on the rotate back, but FNATIC, they want to keep on buying their time. They want to run down that clock as much as they can, forcing the rotates of Liquid, and if Scream falls, so too will the A side. But they seem to be looking at B still. They might want to just fully wipe this round, and yeah, the spike is coming up. Kryptix is in trouble. He's out of the round, and Link is sat there going, wait, A is open. They're not even going there. He has to make a huge play, and he won't.